right, man, let's talk about Gervonta Davis. He tweeted something or put it on Instagram where he said they playing games. He had to take his talent somewhere else. Somebody mentioned, like, well, about Leonard Ellaby. He was like, I can't be. He said, I'm not signing them, so I can't be talking about them. Talking about Al Haymon. Apparently, De La Hoya just gave an update on Ryan and Tank, and Ryan Garcia just said the best just don't want to fight the best no more. He tweeted that out a couple of days ago. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And that subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So I mean, people say he always delete them and do this and do that. He do. I don't know why he do that. But he talking about Al Haymon. Who else could he be talking about? If he no longer with Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby, he said he can't be talking about them. He talking about Al Haymon. And a lot of rumors circulating that Al getting out of town. Now, I 100% believe it when I see it. And that he, shopping contracts and, all that type of stuff. And I don't know how a manager can shop a contract to a promotional company, but we do know that him and De La Hoya split some fighters, after their little lawsuit. And that's how he ended up buying Leo Santa Cruz back when De La Hoya was about to make the Rigan Diao fight. But at the end of the day, man, I keep telling y'all, man, everybody keep talking about Bud ducking, this, that, and the third. EJ this, EJ that. And at the end of the day, it just boiled down to PBC fans are super duper delusional. They delusional. You can write the shit on their damn face and they still won't believe it. You can punch you right in their mouth and they still act like they don't feel it, even though their teeth knocked out and their mouth bleeding. Right? They just that type of people. You can bring up the fact, Bud Duck. I'm like, okay, then, where the fight date at? You know what I'm saying? Adrian Broner then came out and said it. Tank then came out and said something. J-Rock then came out and said something. Caleb Plant then came out and said something. Don't even know where his next fight coming from, or don't know what network he gonna be a part of. How many times you gotta write it? Or I want to stay active. You had Deontay Wilder on the PBC podcast go in on Al Haymon. People say, well, he ain't talking about Al Haymon. He talking about Bob Arum. My thing is this. What if he made more money fucking with Bob Arum than he ever made with Al Haymon? So why would he be talking about Bob Arum? And he not a Bob Arum fighter. You know what I'm saying? Why would he be talking about Bob and he worked with Al his whole career? Mostly. Why would he be talking about Al Haymon? That's the crazy thing. Well, right now, PBC just trying to Showtime, they merged with Paramount, and they merging the fucking apps. They not merging the platforms. What I understand is just the apps. So what they got to do with, them getting rid of boxing? Whatever HBO do, they soon to follow suit. We all know that. We all know that. Now Tank come out and say something. He said, well, somebody tell me I'm starting to believe what you're saying. Cool. I don't understand how can you not. When I told y'all way before Tom Brown revealed that they tried to make Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez part of that Canelo 3-fight plan till Canelo pulled out of the 3-fight plan. I said that months before that. I gave y'all the 3 fights. I didn't know the dollar amount, but I gave y'all the 3 fights that he wasn't trying, that was in the deal. And that's why I'm gonna end up getting out of boxing, because it's just to the point where even with hard proof, even their favorite fighter get knocked out, is they always got excuses and don't believe shit. This is the worst fan base, fans in sports history, dude. It really is. This is the worst fans in sport history. It really is. All they continue to do is make excuses. They sound like a bunch of Skip Baylesses. All they do is continue to make excuses, move the bar, be delusional, ignore the facts. And it's just that it's to the point where shit. It's to the point where shit. What's the point? Even when you're victorious, they don't want to give you your props. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? And now he talking about that. Now people trying to say, well, I'm talking, he talking about Leonard and Mayweather. He said, well, I ain't with them. Now he talking about Coach Calvin, or he talking about the sky's blue, or he talking about them lawyers. You notice how these niggas prove that, try to, act like Al Haymon can't do no wrong because he don't speak. Nigga, he don't need to speak. His actions speak louder than words. Come on, look at that. The first thing. Look at the first thing. He was throwing everything on pay-per-view, and they was losing. Wasn't nobody buying them all this Al Haymon, Jim Jones Coke, drinking the Kool-Aid ass niggas, man. They wasn't buying that shit. They wasn't buying them pay-per-views. They wasn't. They was not buying them pay-per-views. All this black fanfare, this holding together, we PBC for life. None of them, man, very, very slim few of them PBC niggas been around pre-2009. I really want to say 12, but I'll spot them 3 years. Very few of them niggas been around pre-2009. I'm telling you. That's why when you be debating these niggas and shit, you be saying stuff, they can never reference the past. They can never reference history. They can never reference Alexis Arguello or Roberto Duran, or they never can make the analogy or compare shit to a fight like, Hagler and motherfucking Mugabe or something like that. That's why they never can make a reference, bro. That's why they never can make any comparison, because they know no history. These are digital era fans. And just like they jump fucking click to click, if PBC go out and somebody else is the next hot thing, they gonna jump over there. That's one thing I can say about these sports fans. In the world, loyalty doesn't exist in sports neither. It doesn't exist. All these niggas go from being Cavs fans to Heat fans to Laker fans to, oh man, nigga, it's no loyalty. There's no, my father was a Steeler fan, so I'm a Steeler fan. Or I've been a motherfucking Dolphin fan my whole life. Man, it's very, very, amongst this era, people, these grown ass men, dick hopping. 2 or 3 fucking teams in the month, one in the clip and 2 or 3 teams in the chamber, one firing off. I mean, one in the clip and one in the chamber, one firing off. Getting ready to fire off. Or firing off. Whatever. Niggas ain't got no loyalty, bro. These hoes think y'all, these women think y'all want to be loyal to them. Y'all can't be loyal to a fucking sports team. Niggas loyal to the athletes before they loyal to the sport. You can't blame them, because most of these niggas ain't never got no street fight. They ain't never got no, I can tell. You see some of these niggas, man, some of these niggas 5'5", fucking belly hanging over their knees. They ain't never fucking ran track. Ain't never did a fucking suicide. In Michigan, we got some shit where we call it Michigan States. It's where you run and then you turn to get back on defense. Niggas from Detroit know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't never did a slide drill. Ain't never did bully in the ring. Ain't never did the alley. It shows. Never picked up a tennis racket. Did a backhand. Sir, nigga. They ain't did a push-up. Ain't did a crunch. Ain't did a sit-up. Ain't lift a weight. Ain't did a chin-up. Ain't did a get up and get your ass up and get out and get something. Ain't did nothing. You know what I mean? You can look at some of these niggas in life, man. These niggas ain't the cream of nothing. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing. You slap most of them niggas, man, they not even gonna grab the gun in their pocket, bro. They not gonna squeeze. Well, Fabulous say, I got a good lawyer. I'm gonna squeeze. Nah, I ain't them. I'll tell you that right now. Cause people like that don't move like these dudes move. And Tank Davis is exposing Al too. They got them niggas sitting still. They got them sitting still. And they telling them little lies and hold on, little. And they could be working on another deal, to be honest. They literally could be working on another deal. For all we know. And they just tell them, be patient. We work, because if you can't negotiate a fight unless they negotiate on another network. And if we looking for a network, if we looking for a network, right? Then it's gonna be hard for us to negotiate a fight because the network gonna be a part of something like Tank and Ryan Garcia. So I still don't believe Al Haymon out the game until he out the game. Now he could be saying I'm only gonna work with a select handful of fighters or something. It could be. But nobody talk about how Floyd Mayweather cut that nigga out. He going around with my man he introduced from the UK that's doing this deal and cut Leonard Ellaby out. Ain't nobody talking about that. It had it been Terrence Crawford or Lomachenko or something like that, or Bob Arum. Them niggas about Al Haymon didn't make Tank Davis and Gary Russell. Well, Bob Arum, it's Bob Arum's fault because you be looking at them niggas like, all right. Yeah, the white man and where you think the PBC dollar and the platforms they use coming from? And like I said with Tank, people gonna try to say he was, people ignoring it, gonna try to say he was talking about, he's talking about Coach Calvin or some secret manager that he got or some baby mama that he got. Mark my words. Like I said, Al Haymon don't have to speak no words, dude. Anybody with 2 pair of eyes and 2 pair of ears can see what he doing. Anybody. Like Nas said, it ain't hard to tell. But Young Jock said, I know you see it, but they don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe it. When he throwing everything on pay-per-view and 8 purses getting cut in half and shit like that. Everybody want to act like we was lying or something like that. It's no reason, nigga. The proof is in the pudding. When you put you can't afford to put Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz on regular TV. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say. That's all the proof you need right then and there. Then the biggest proof of all, or the latest and the greatest proof of all, is not the fighters coming out and pretty much saying it, right? It's look at what schedule they got coming on. Niggas like, well, Wilder just fought on Fox. You do know the Fox deal is up in December, I think. Vito Milanecki fight on Christmas extended it a year. They need that fight to extend it a year. So the Fox deal up in fucking December. Showtime's up in January 2022, and we don't have no fights lined up. And we in fucking November, and still nobody saying nothing. Well, what everybody else got? Ain't no other big fights lined up. Oh, no, nigga. What your parents say? What everybody else was doing? No. What about you? What about you? What about you? If everybody else jump off the ledge, you jumping? We talking about them niggas not having a schedule. This dude behind me in a Ram truck driving stupid, and I'ma sit here. He gonna be mad. She begging for money. She got Jordan 12s on. Nigga, probably UAs though, but they don't look too dirty neither. We got white people on the corner every day, man. Let you know shit getting bad. I seen Arabs, right around here begging for money at Walmart. They're crazy, but nonetheless, it is what it is, man. That's pretty much all I gotta say about it, man. Check out the Boxing News playlist, Boxing Room playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase the chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me everywhere from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Y'all know the business is. Peace.